Hey guys, so I thought I'd do another pickup video. It's been a while since I last did one. This is everything that I've picked up in the last couple months. So, I'm going to start with what I bought from eBay. I believe this is all eBay. But anyway, I got Crypt Mania, which is one I had been eyeing for a while. It's a Shaw Brothers horror, I believe. Yeah, it's a giallo kind of a movie too, which is interesting because I don't think I've seen any giallo type of films from Hong Kong or from the Shaw Brothers, for that matter. So this should be interesting. I like that cover art there. I don't know if that's like dirt on her or it's like moss, sort of. But either way, I'm sure this will be good. I have, speaking of Shaw Brothers, Executioners from Shaolin. Yes, I've been watching more of their kung fu movies lately, so I figured I'll get this one. And I've not seen it. Well, a lot of the kung fu ones have been first time watches for me. The ones that I had recorded. And I figured, I might as well get this. It was a cheap price. I didn't know it would be a slim case, but that's okay. This one's supposed to be, it's a masterpiece of action cinema, so we're checking this out. And this has sequels, Shaolin Abbott, aka A Slice of Death, and Clan of the White Lotus, aka Fist of the White Lotus, I believe. I've ordered the latter from 88 Films. I may have to rent Shaolin Abbott if I can't find a copy with the original, Mandarin language. But yeah, I mean, I watched dub versions of these and they're not bad dubs, but I'm curious to check out the original language as well. So of the Shaw Brothers films, that is. Most of what I've watched has been dubbed, but I'm kind of curious to see how the Mandarin is. This one, Nutcracker and American Nightmare. This was okay. I bought this, well, it was on my watch list for one thing. Another, I don't think it's on any streaming services. It's one of the few brain damage films that isn't available on streaming. And I've seen Tear It Back Show You from Brain Damage, so there's the only other movie I've seen from them. Yeah, it wasn't great. But, David Hess is in this one. I thought he did a good job in this. And Bill Bragg plays the doctor. Basically, David Hess drives him insane. Yeah, I mean, it also has 2 short films on it. I only watched the one. I don't know if they're listed on here, the short films, but there was one. I don't remember the names of them either, but there was one that was like about 6 minutes long. 5, 6 minutes long, which I thought was decent. There was another one. It was about 15, 20 minutes long. I didn't watch the whole. I wasn't into it, so I just kind of. But and there are 3 or 4 music videos on this, which I watched all those. Figured, why not? And Julie Cruz, I believe she did 2 of the songs for this movie. I know her from Twin Peaks, and I didn't know she was involved in this until I watched it. It's like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So I'll show the disc. Why not? Yeah. You're probably gonna laugh at this one, but I don't care. RoboCroc, which is, I don't know. Looks like it's a Sci-Fi Channel movie. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. It was cheap. From the director of Young Guns, I've seen Young Guns too. I haven't seen the first one. Yeah, well, whatever. It actually looks kind of fun. I mean, I'm not expecting much from it, really. So, I got Rubber's Lover, which is, I've been looking for this for a while, and it's out of print, sadly, so I had to pay a bit more than I usually pay for it, but, it was worth it. And, considering I've been watching more, Japanese weird stuff lately, Well, not lately, but you know, every now and then I tend to. Yeah, this is a good one. Has the inner case, the inner slip, and this is just a card. There's no chapter listing, which I don't know if, because I don't have many of Unearthed releases on DVD. I think I have 2 or 3 other DVD releases from them. So I don't know. I'd have to look and see if they include the card like that, because I don't think they do chapter listing. Which, you know, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing that out. You know. Here we have Santo and the Fury of the Fine Goddess, aka I know it is the Fury of the Karate Experts. This was the last Santo film. Who, you know, the Mexican wrestler Santo, who has gotten some attention from VCI recently, and I've been watching some of his movies lately, as I had recorded them. And this one, I don't know if it has an official release. I believe this is a DVD-R. It is in fact a DVD-R. I checked yesterday, see if it worked, and it worked for me. It's on eBay. You might need to look it up as the Fury of the Fighting Goddess, though, if you're, you know, if you want to get a copy of it. Yeah, and I've only seen dub versions of the Santo movie, so this will be one of the few that'll be watching in the original Spanish language. So, you know, like I said, I'm curious to check it out, see how that compares to the dub. I'm sure it's better, but, you know, either way, I'm excited to check it out. Maybe eBay Paula here, just some Blu-rays. The Big Hit. Remember this being a fun movie. You know, I look forward to rewatching it. You know, it has a good cast. It's kind of a heist kind of a movie. Well, it involves a group of hitmen and they score extra. They're looking to score extra cash, so they kidnap the boss's daughter. I remember it being funny and enjoyable, so I look forward to rewatching it. And I was looking through my Video Tuffa book lately, and it's like, you know what? I should rewatch this. It's been a while since I've seen it. I should, you know, just buy a copy. So, yeah. Here's some Takashi Miike here. Crow Zero. I heard about this one recently. I didn't really know about it. That I don't think I've seen any of his movies with deals with look like youth. I don't know if they're Yakuza. Okay, Suzerain Boys High School, so high school students, and they form gangs and cover control almost every day. So, I don't know if they're Yakuza per se, but there are gangs in this movie. And, you know, I'm excited to check it out. Nakatsu Diamond Gangs Volume 1. This is just the Blu-ray. It doesn't include the DVD, but I checked and all 3 movies and the features are on the Blu-ray. So, you know, I'm happy nonetheless, right? That's a book too. What else was I going to say? So, this has A Voice Without a Shadow, Red Pier, and The Raveling Guitarist. I haven't wanted this for a while, and every time I bid on it on eBay, even with auction sniping, I ended up losing. So we're gonna just. But I bought this a half price book, so I bought it, you know, used. A little bit of case damage here. I might get another case for it, but you know, like I said, I'm happy to have it. And if I have to buy another case, I'm assuming I would just look up Arrow cases or Amaray cases, right? But yeah. I got some Full Moon stuff because they had a sale, right? I don't have that many Full Moon releases. I realized that, like, when I was buying these, you know, usually I watch them off of Tubi or whatever, but, you know, I wanted these ones, and they were cheap. I got Working Fear. I believe Jeffrey Combs is in this one, yeah. What's the backstory about that glare? And I got... Well, some of these I know have 88 films releases as well. I know quite a few of the full moon movies have been released by 88 Films. So if you want to go that route, you know, you have that option. Tourist Trap Uncut. You know, everyone, I feel like everyone knows about this movie. Just about everybody does. I've seen parts of it, and this will be somebody I'll be watching it in full. David Schmoller, I believe he directed Puppet Master. He directed this one, yeah, so. You know, it's funny how it says PG on the back, but it's actually uncut. I don't know why that is. And as far as it goes, I can tell, because I know there's another edition of this that includes the figure, and it has the VHS style case. I ended up just going for this version, but as far as I could tell, that one also said PG as a rating on the back. So I don't know why that is. I guess they just kept it, but it's uncut regardless. I don't know. I mean, as long as it's uncut, then, you know, I'm not really bothered by that, but it's just kind of weird. Yes, I got Seed People. This looks so silly, but I'm kind of used to this full moon silliness by now, you know? I mean, I've seen Head of the Family, which was okay. But, yeah. I do like that cover art, actually. It's, you know, it involves a sleepy little town of Comet Valley. It has been invaded by plants from outer space. Said plants are intent on taking over Earth, the space, and the plants have found a way to pollinate humans, thus turning them into walking sea carriers. So I guess it sounds similar to Invasion of the Body Snatchers in a way. Yeah. Not yet. Did I get my Diabolic? Yeah, why don't I type my Diabolic order first? So I got some stuff from Diabolic. Forgotten Geology Volume 1. This is a standard edition. I didn't buy the box set version, but, you know, this did the job. There's, you know, trauma, the police are blundering in the dark, and the killers 1 of 13 are included in this set. Killers 1 of 13, I would say, is my least favorite. I thought it was decent. The other two, I was more into those. But still, I mean, a good lineup, you know. And ones I hadn't seen before, right? Why don't I show off how this is? So, as far as I can tell, the box set version is they're all individually in individual cases, whereas this you get it's like this, you know. But I'd pre-order this one because I figured, you know, I miss out on the box set. Might as well just go with this. This case got kind of crushed, didn't it? Oh well. Yeah, you can see that. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like it kind of crushed it. Anyway, Death Ship, which is pretty wild, pretty crazy. Richard Crenna's in this one, and yeah, George Kennedy. So should be fun. Yeah, I bought some. What is this? Code Red from Diabolic. Mary, Mary, Bloody Mary. Juan Lopez Moctezuma. I don't know if I'm saying his last name right, but he directed Alucarda. So I'm curious to see what he does with this. She's a beauty, she's a beast, she's Bloody Mary. Right? It sounds like fun. John Carradine is in this movie, which I think he's in another one that I bought recently, but I'll get to when I get to it. Savage Streets. I've known about this movie for a while, so yeah, I want the Blu-ray, you know, the non-slip version, but I'm happy to have it either way. They ripped her cylinder and killed her best friend, an eye for an eye. Oh, this is pretty brutal. And this was what, Linda Blair? I think. Linnea Quigley's in this. John Vernon. Yeah, Linda Blair. Okay. Yeah. I don't mind Rape Revenge. It's not my favorite, but, you know, I'll check it out every now and then. So from what, Shout Factory. Well, this is from 2 sales. So 3 months back they had some stuff going out of print. So I got The Boy. I watched this off a chiller a few years back, so I figured, I want to rewatch it. I remember it being a good movie. You know, I remember enjoying it. Rainn Wilson, right? Yeah. This is just, I'm just taking out the slip. I didn't know he was going to have a slip, you know, but I ended up with a slip, so I can't complain. These ones I had seen before. Dungeon Master and Eliminators. Dungeon Master I watched probably about a year ago. Off on demand, I want to say. But I do want to watch Eliminators. I remember it being fun, you know. Yeah. I believe these are both Empire Pictures. Yeah. Even though it doesn't say it is on the back. Both Empire Pictures films, so always good to have some Empire Pictures in my life, right? I mean, some of it was okay, some I end up enjoying, so, you know. Is this one John Carradine? Maybe not. No, but either way, The Fourth Skull is Jonathan Drake. It's been a while since I've seen this. I figured, you know what, I do want to rewatch it at some point. I've been wanting this one for a while, actually. Excuse me, and it involves. Looks like it involves voodoo and whatnot. Yeah, this character here. He was a custodian of the icebox that kept the skulls crisp and fresh. Sounds exciting, right? Sounds like a fun time. I'm just saying this one, Invasion of the B-Girls. I know about this one for a while. Figured, I'll just get the Blu-ray. I'm just looking at the back, and a government inspector. That's who. Oh, Invasion of B-Girls is the best softcore science fiction movie since The Vengeance of She, acclaimed film critic Roger Ebert. And who wouldn't be terrified by the very thought of watching these lovely beehive beauties love their chosen mate to death? A government inspector, that's who. And now he alone must stop their lust for killing before it becomes one of the Queen Bee's honeys. Okay. And Anita Ford, the print of the Big Birdcage, which I watched about a year ago. Yeah, because I know there's also the Big Dollhouse, but she's in this. So Anita Ford, all right. Yeah, like fun. And speaking of Big Birdcage, this is along those lines when in prison. The Naked Cage. It has cage in the title. Yeah, this is canon. And I like rape and revenge. I'll check out one in prison type of movies every now and then. You know. This is from their more recent Shout Factory sale or Game Factory sale. The Valentine's Day sale they had. I got the Funhouse. Remember this being a pretty good slasher film. Directed by Tobe Hooper. I was looking at the cast. No one I really recognize, but that's okay. Yeah, well, Rick Baker worked on this one too. Yeah, I don't think I knew that when I watched it. And Mark L. Lester was involved in producing it. So yeah, I look forward to revisiting this. And this one sold out too. So I looked. I think it was yesterday, and I found out. Oh, it sold out. Like, oh. So I'm glad I bought it, you know. This one I've been wanting for a while. Jack's Back with James Spader. This involves the police. Basically, the police are stumped, and they're suspicious that Jacky Ripper has been reborn. Anyway, the plot of the movie. Yeah, I look forward to checking this out. It's the back. And two more. Silver Bullet. It's been a while since I've seen this one, so I figured, I'll get it. Everett McGill, Corey Haim, music by Jay Chataway, who did the music for Maniac. I believe Gary Busey's in this too. Yep, he is. And one of the better werewolf movies, from what I remember. There aren't that many good ones, but when they're good, right? Last one, Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. Been a little while since I've seen this one. Been wanting this Blu-ray edition for a while. Good cast too. Dick Miller, Jada Pinkett Smith, Billy Zane, William Sadler, right? So yeah, and just a fun movie, right? Yeah, I remember this one fairly well too. So I'll enjoy rewatching this, and it also has a making of, which looks like it involves several people. So I look forward to checking that out as well. Richard Donner produces, and so did Walter Hill. Wow, and Robert Zemeckis. That's funny. I didn't realize they were involved in this movie, but maybe that was part of why it's so good. Yeah. Not much on the back there, but that's okay. Yeah, but yeah, I believe that's it for now. Yeah, I just thought, I want to do a video. It was a good time to do it today. I don't know when I'm going to do another one, probably be a while, but, I have some things coming in the mail. I just, bought some stuff from the Warner 4 for $44 sale. And think about ordering the Andy Million box set. It's tempting, right? But yeah, that's it for now. See you guys next time. I may have some other stuff coming out on another channel, in which case I could just link to it in the next video. But yeah, I'd say that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.